All right, so this is a little AVCX from Alex Rossell Hayes. This is titled Counter Arguments. Is from September 1st, 2025, edited by Brian Callahan. And both are, I think, on Blue Sky. Let's take a look at the About This section. We have excitement to bring a 10 by 11 MIDI from roster member Alex Rossell Hayes titled Counter Arguments. Expected to be a relatively breezy solve, and before we know it, we'll be shouting that's a wrap. If you've been keeping up with the AVCX trivia, which I should do, I really need to get that going too. Oh, that's another thing. I need to make a note. Just note to myself that I need to take a look at the AVCX trivia. Okay. Now, this puzzle's theme might look familiar. So Alex says, at my job as a political pollster, I can't be afraid to ask people the tough questions in this crossword, get to the hot button issues of today that really divide people. But don't worry if you like to keep current events out of your puzzles. We're not treading into political controversies. We're hitting on something potentially spicier. Okay. Okay, that looks good. I think it's all on the screen. It's all in frame. Is a hot dog a sandwich? That's the controversial question and a conversation starter for this puzzle. Okay. Okay. So it's the conversation starter. We're going to talk about hot dogs because I got some opinions. The Costco dogs are really good. I don't mind the old ballpark, though. I know it's a divisive opinion. My wife is a Hebrew National girl, but you know, we get the Hebrew Nationals, the jumbos, and then we get some ballparks from, and we coexist. First of a triple jump trio is a hop, probably a hop, skip, and a jump. The burden would be the onus, a vodka namesake, or shall we say handle. Oh. I don't know. Vodka namesake, handle. A handle of vodka? There's got to be a brand for vodka, starting with T. 4 letters. I don't know what it is, though. County whose 25th annual spelling bee was hosted on Broadway. Yeah, I don't know. Is it Putnam? I don't know. Could be schoolroom that, in my experience, always smelled like rubber balls and Axe body spray. Oh my gosh. Well, we didn't have Axe body spray when I was in high school, but yeah, it did smell. Oniony would be a bialy or a bhaji. Ooh, look at that. Let's go ahead and take a look at something over here. Hang on a second. Wait, can I do that from here? Because I don't know if it works. This will be a test. I don't think this works for me on there. I think I ignore myself. It doesn't work. He doesn't respond to himself. Let's try that one. See if this works now. Tito vodka. Topological shapes with one hole informally. Donuts. Anarchy and the OK. Pixar movie in both the existential films, jazz films. This is like playing that catfishing game where you guess the article from the categories. Existential films and jazz films, a Pixar movie. I don't know. I'm not big like with the I don't have kids, so like I don't know the animation the animated movies too well. Let's see. Healthcare bill, a name checked in Kendrick Lamar's Humble for short. Probably the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, and lacking ethics would be amoral. Lots of people around today getting rich off of this AI bullshit. Steve, who is the only overlap in the Venn diagram of Oscar nominees and Daily Show correspondents? Interesting. Really, no other Daily Show correspondent has been nominated for an Oscar other than Steve Carell. Is interesting. Really? No, John Oliver wasn't in an Oscar, right? He was, or wasn't in a movie. Oh gosh. Okay. Second largest Portuguese speaking country. Ooh. Don't know. Cheese? I don't know. Wait a minute. URL ending that doesn't always signify a reliable source. Yeah, because anybody can get an ORG domain. I don't know how. I know that, but I do. Is an blank a sandwich? Is an Oreo a sandwich? If so, does dunking it in milk make an au jus? Game with batting, but no pitching. T-ball. T-ball. Angola. Gotta say Ola. From... Wait, I can't remember the 311 song. From California to Angola? Is that what it was? I don't know. I don't remember the state or the country or what he was referencing in there. Each episode of CBC Radio's The Late Show. I don't know what this would be. OB something. This has to be T-ball. How a responsible owner walks their dog, or like corns freak on a leash. All right, so this was Soul was the name of the Pixar movie. I had no idea that was even a movie. Ooh, wait, is a quesadilla a sandwich? Oh, is this an obit? Do they open each episode of the CBC Radio's The Late Show is an obit? I don't understand that. So sat would fit for watch a baby or a house. An eponym for light bulbs that were all the rage in the 1880s and 2010s. Isn't it Edison? So it's sit. It's the present tense was for 22 across. Edison, right? Ooh, wait a minute. Kangaroo carrier. I think this is a is this an airplane? I think it's Qantas or Qantas, Qantas, Quintas. How do you pronounce Qantas? Qantas. There's no U, so I don't think it's qua, right? Gotta be Qantas. Chiantis. Nar. That's all I know. Nothing ever gets passed in horse Congress because all the votes are nays. Smaller than miniature is eeny, meeny, teeny, beeny, teeny, tiny, eeny. Is a blanca sandwich a real outside the bun thinker might say it is? Is a taco a sandwich? Right. World of indie game featuring slime creatures. Gotta be goo. In re could be in re. No, what is this? In re. In re. Also, maybe? Not so steady. Could be uneasy. 27 down. Improviser's mantra. Rules from them, or rules from on high. Are they edicts? And then 21 across was and something. I don't know what that something is. So as to in regards, I guess. A sysadmin is an IT VIP. Is a blanca sandwich. What's more American than an apple sandwich? A pie is a pie a sandwich? It's surrounded by crust, surrounded by bread like things. Topological shapes with one hole formally are tori. And then first ordinal. Oh, we got some Black Betty going on here. Smaller than miniature. A top, T, a two. First is ordinal. Blank is adverbial. I don't know. I don't get that. Black Betty had a job. Atmospheric layer protected by the Montreal Protocol is the ozone. I think that was in the 90s, right? How do you do, fellow kids? Types. Me, basically. Zip is a zap, sound or initials of Zeus's atmospheric projectile. Why is it the initials? Are these narcs? How do you do, fellow kids? Improviser's mantra. And yes. Oh no, backwards. Yes, and. Okay, so smaller than miniature could be a toy for talking about dogs there. And so first is ordinal, once is adverbial. Okay.